and going to just take it chill tonight. I'm not on tip-top form. I'm battling a little bit of a cold, and so we're just going to chill crafting tonight. We're not going to do anything in a hurry. Not like the other night. Oh my goodness, that was just like stamping marathon, wasn't it? Anyway, it was brilliant though. We ended up with those 3 sheets of stamped images, which was great. So I was rooting through some of my stamped one sheet wonders from previous months, trying to think how to use them, and I've grouped a few into sort of similar colours, and we're going to have a go with some kind of patchworky type thing. We'll see how it goes. You know me, kind of, you know, crafting by the seat of my pants kind of girl. See what works out. So hello everybody, welcome if you're watching on the replay. It's so lovely to read all your comments even after I've gone live, because I know not everybody can make it for my lives, and some of you aren't getting notifications for some reason. First thing to check is that you've hit the bell button if you want to make sure that you have got notifications. That's a good place to start, and then we can go from there if that doesn't work. Okay, hello everybody. Great to see everybody on the live. Please do share this out with your friends if you think they might enjoy a little bit of chilled out crafting tonight. Hi Christine, Martina, Mindy, Janine, Sheila, Cindy, Donnie, Deborah, Glenna, Vicky, Tishan. Great to see you guys. Who else is coming in? Aloha, Minda. Right, so, you know, like sometimes you end up with that ugly piece of scrapbook paper that you just can't think what to use it for. I'm sorry to call you ugly, but it happens, doesn't it? When we, you know, there'll be some papers that we absolutely love, and then some that we go, not sure about that one. This one hurts my eyes. That side too hurts my eyes. Anyway, so what we do with these types of paper is we cover them up, or we use them for something else. So when doing collage type cards, I recommend that you use a thinner weight paper. So, you know, your normal printer paper is absolutely fine, but in this case I've got a nice piece of 12 by 12 that I'm going to cut down to 6 by 12. Now what I'm going to do is cover this 6 by 12 piece with some of this stuff, this sticky stuff. Now Stampin' Up are selling their own now. This is just stuff that I have left over, so I'm going to use it. I don't want to waste it. And what one does is you peel off this sticky portion, sorry, not the non-sticky portion. This is just shiny paper. And then you adhere your piece of paper to the sticky part, and then you peel it back and you get left with a whole sheet of sticky. That's fun, isn't it? A whole sheet of stickiness. So. Hi Georgiana. Hi Esther. Hi Monica. Lovely to see you. Hi Nicola. Oh, thank you Vicky. Right, so as I said, I've got these pieces here, so I thought that I use similar colours in this paper. Oh, and this one. The only thing about this one, it's got thank you written on it, but we could use a bit of it to start off with. Just going to tidy my desk a little bit just to show off those. And I'm going to cut some of these down. And then we're going to start sticking. So I'm just going to cut these into like random kind of squared off shapes. Just pushing those through like so. Then some I'm going to cut like that. Another one like that. So we end up with these random kind of shapes and stuff. Okay. So we have this piece here. I think I'll save that bit for another day. And then I've got this here to use. Hi everybody. Oops, I nearly put someone in timeout by accident. Is the picture fuzzy? Change the setting you're watching on. For some reason, YouTube is automatically setting your watch. What's the word? What's the word I want? You watch something, you can watch it in different strengths, not strengths, levels. Quality, that's it, quality setting. Change it on your screen. How? Oh, okay, bear with. Are you watching on a tablet or something? You just go to the three dots, and then here you've got quality. So mine's automatically the lowest. So if you whack it up to say 360. Are you watching it on the laptop? You should be in the corner, at the bottom right corner then, Christine. Yeah, bottom right corner, it should have like a settings kind of thing. I've just realised that's slightly skew width. Okay, I think I've got a little bit of everything cut up, and we'll start sticking. So here we've got that piece. Just going to make sure it's all stuck on real well. Then peel that back. Okay, so all this is now sticky. Oh, I've just realised I had 2 layers stuck together. Anyway. So as I said, we're just going to do chilled out crafting today. Please chat amongst yourselves and watch me either make a masterpiece or make a mess. Not quite sure where it's going to head today. So I'm just going to start in the corner and add that piece there, and then bit by bit just cover up. Now it might be that I do overlap at some point because you know, we're just kind of like going for it here. Oh, did I cut all those up? Oh, I might need to cut some more in a minute, but anyway, we'll see how it works. Oh, this is quite relaxing. Hope this is relaxing to watch. So I think it's going to get to the point where I'm going to start cutting things to fit now. A bit more. There we go. I couldn't figure out what you were going to do. This is brilliant. Oh, good, good. Glad you like it. Oh, okay. Go here with that one. Careful, we'll be falling asleep. Oh, come on then. We need some jolly conversation. So what have you guys got planned for the weekend? Hi, Martina. Well, hi, Wendy. Hi, Martina. You had a lovely card. Ooh, Martina got a lovely card today. Hi, Liz. Didn't see you sneak in. Okay. I'll just put that on there. So if you find you've got bits that haven't, you know, obviously this hasn't got a bit of any adhesive underneath, that you can just squeeze a little bit of glue to make sure it sticks. Ooh, a bit big of a splodge there, didn't need all that. Okay. And so obviously as I'm getting to these pieces down here, I'm like, not quite sure what I'm going to do. Might have to just do some trimming off, I think. Okay. Hi, Johnny. You've been without water since Sunday. Oh my goodness. Hi, Monica. Hi, Tashana. Okay, so I've got all these scrappy bits off the back now, so I can cut these off because I'm going to need to use them somewhere else. Now you can be as careful or not as you want doing this, because we can always go back in there and cut these straighter. Okay, so we've got a few little pieces just down the side now to fill in. There's that one. Then, oh, that fits pretty cool. So that one can go there with a little bit of glue. Hi, Kathy. Oh, I saw a picture on the news of people having to melt snow in their bathtubs because there was no water. Is that what you guys have been doing? Hi, Christine. So today is February the 19th, just to let you know what's going on in the world in case you watch this in the future, that Texas has been hit with loads of storms and people are without power and water. So there should be emergency things happening. if you live in that part of the world, let me know what's happening. Because it's, although we read stuff in the news, it's good for us to know what's happening on the ground and in real life to people who are experiencing it. Hi, Caroline. Oh, you finally have electricity. Oh, good, Kathy. Right, okay, so that was pretty quick, I think, quick process. So now to cut this down for cards, that's my straightest edge. However, I can see that it could probably do with a little bit cutting off. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Hold on, what's my straightest edge to go by? It's a bit tricky because they've all got a little bit, they're all a little bit over, so I'm hoping that that's, we'll go for that one. Cut that one first, cut a little slither. So just going to cut a slither off that. So once you've got one straight edge, it means then you can cut everything at right angles. Don't do what I did. I swiped and then tried to come back on myself. Don't do that. That didn't work. Okay. So then I'm going to cut my piece down to the sides of my card base minus a little bit. Okay. That's my general calculation, or what's the word? I want a formula for creating cards. So now I'm going to cut this at 10 centimetres. So for you guys in the States, you're looking at maybe the 4-inch mark. There we go. So that's one done. Then cut this one at 10 as well. Now, when you get to this stage, if you're near an edge of a piece, you might want to maybe shift it left or right, depending, you know, so that you don't cut right next to a crease. But this has worked really well. I don't have to worry about that. That's all looks good. And then let's see if I can get this one out of it as well. Final little slither there off that. So here we've got the 3 bases. Okay, so a new item to me this week is this stamp set here, Many Messages. And I've already cut out one lot on very vanilla cardstock. So I was going to just show you how this works. It's basically one massive stamp. And already people have said, are you going to cut it? And I don't think I am, actually, because it's really useful just to be able to cut out loads of sentiments in one go. So I think it's pretty cool. Now, granted, on some of these I've got the word thank you, but I'm thinking if I cover it up a little bit, it might not be so obvious. So, yeah, we'll see. Now the other thing is I've got a little bit of yellow in this, so I don't know maybe whether to use yellow cardstock. Let me see if I've got a little piece of So Saffron. Oh, I do. Look at that. Okay, so maybe if I stamp purple on So Saffron. So I need a piece of card that's approximately 6 inches wide. I'm just going to cut this down. Oh, long actually, 6 inches long, and what's that? 5 inches wide. And I think I might just get my stamparatus out for this. Now, where did I put it? Where did I put you? Oh, there you are. Right. The beauty of the stamparatus is that, you know, if you don't stamp it right first time, you've got a bit of got a bit of leeway, haven't you? So. Right. Actually, I'm going to move it just to sort of the corner over here. I'm going to put my magnet there. Grab the other magnet. Now, if you do have one of these Stamparatus gadgets, they are very, very useful. But I do recommend that if you put some gaffer tape around the magnet and then leave a little flap to make it easier to pick up, it does make life a bit easier, because they're pretty strong things. Okay, just going to line that up there. Hi Marie. Okay, so let's go for a nice dark purple. I'm going to go for Blackberry Bliss. Oh, I hear rain outside. Hi Carrie. Hi Subu. Oh, take care my darling. Sleep well. Lovely to see you. Thank you for popping in. Okay, I think I might just do one more pass, as they say. Because particularly when you're stamping onto coloured cardstock, the fibres in the coloured cardstock are not as short as the ones in the white and the vanilla. So the clarity and is just not quite the same. So you do sometimes have to do an extra kind of stamp there. Oh, that's better. Although I've missed a bit down there. Oh, and a bit there. This is great because you just go look over it and go, oh, what else needs a bit of a press? Right, perfect. So I'm just going to move that out the way. Give that a little bit of a swipety wipe. Oh, that's a shame, Martina. Oh, I would have hoped that they did do the German sentiments with this, because I have noticed that they've started doing some stamp sets with like no sentiments at all, which I really like, because then it means everyone can use them. But then I would have expected that the sentiments were translated. That's a bit frustrating. Okay, so here I've got my Stampin' Cut emboss and cut machine. Cut and emboss machine. And I have my magnet plate packed away at the moment, so I'm not able to use it. But I do recommend that you use a little bit of washi tape. So this is some that I used before. I know if I put it there, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And it is handy just to keep it all in place. Now, little tip, line up the hearts, the star and the stars. That's what you're aiming for. Okay? Because then pretty much it'll be in place then. So Oh, Reet, I know. I hear you on that one. Do get, if you're a demonstrator in Holland, do give your feedback to them though, because you know, if Stampin' Up don't know what people want, then they don't know how to respond. So if you have strong feelings about the types of sentiments that you want in Dutch, German and French, please make sure you put it in feedback to Stampin' Up, because they do read it. They do read it, and the more people that can contact them, the better. Now, when you hear the plates crack like that, don't be afraid. It's just what they do, unfortunately. It's just a funny noise. It doesn't mean anything. Okay, and look at that. All those sentiments cut out in one go. How fab. And the other thing I quite liked about this set is that the sentiments, there's not many in here that I'd go, don't like that. They're all pretty straightforward sentiments. They're not too schmaltzy. So we've got thank you for being you, hooray it's your birthday, hi there, oh happy day, I'm so happy to celebrate these moments with you, just a card to say hello, sending happy thoughts, just wanted to say, sending a smile your way, be strong, be brave, you've got this, congratulations, hoping your day is full of love, laughter and joy, so happy to hear of your exciting news, congratulations, thank you ever so much, happy anniversary. That I think is beautiful, that font there. Your kindness means more than you would ever imagine. Yeah, there's only a few on there that I think, not quite sure if I'd use that, but most of these I would use. So, thank you for being you. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so let's just swipe those over to the side there. Right, now I've forgotten that I pre-cut loads of card bases before I moved house. Ready for moments like this. I wouldn't have to spend loads of time cutting card bases. So I'm going to use them tonight because I can. So let's have a look at the colours that we've used. So what I tend to do is try and choose colour for my card bases that I've already used in the card. I'm not for choosing a colour that's completely, you know, off the ball. So let me just have a little drink, guys. I'm sorry about this. Sorry. Oh, that's a shame, Reet. Reet, I do like having a little play with typography. So if you could private message me some sentiments that you would like to have and let me know what type of script you'd like. I wouldn't mind myself just having a little play and finding out if I can just do some typesetting and play and see if I can create some JPEGs that you can print off for yourself. It's just something I like doing. So please contact me. I know you can message me. So please do that. Right. So this is Highland Heather, which as you can see is used quite a lot in this card already. So that obviously is going to go really well. So let's have a look. So happy to have your exciting news. Congratulations. Now if I place that over or something over the thank you, it will hopefully make it not so obvious that there's a thank you under there. Oh dear, right. Okay, so another colour that I've used here is mint macaron. Oh look, I've got some sort of swipe there of pink. I didn't even notice that. Right, mint macaron. Let's see. There we go. Oh, it is satisfying just to be able to pull out a piece of cardstock and know it works. So if I could do just a card to say hello over that bit of thank you. There we go. That's not too bad, is it? Or even happy birthday. Now the other thing we can do is cover it up a bit with some flowers. That's, you know, made a mistake, cover it with a butterfly or a flower. That's my motto. Okay, so here I've used a bit of Granny Apple Green. So this would be a nice contrast against all that purple as well. So there we go. That looks quite nice as well. Thanks, but which stamps are on 2-layer, or is it DSP? Which stamps are on the second layer? Which second layer? Sorry, which one do you mean, Bonnie? Oh, is Martina cracking you guys up, is she? Right, now a new punch to me that arrived for me this week is this one, the postage stamp one, which is probably a bit too big to put on as a solid colour, but I'm wondering if I cut a piece of vellum and put that behind these little sentiments, it might just help to kind of focus the eye towards it and hide a bit of the script that's in the background. So I'm going to cut 3 of these. No, that doesn't work there. Okay. Yeah, sorry, these cards are made up from collaged stamped one-sheet wonders. They're kind of not obvious, really. I'm not sure whether I should use these at all. Unless I stick them sort of with dimensionals, maybe, and pop them up a bit. Let's try that. Grab some dimensionals. There's small ones, or big ones. There they are. Take care, Reet. Sleep well. Trying to use up my scraps of dimensionals here. Right, so one way to make this work is you put the glue the sentiment to the piece that's cut out with the vellum. Ah, sorry, Bonnie. I'm probably going to do it again with some different paper in a second because it happens so quick. So, right, and then put the dimensionals, because we don't want the dimensionals to show. So we're going to use, I'm just going to pop those where they won't be seen. So, right. Oh, I haven't stuck that one down yet, but there we go. Right, so if I stick that there somewhere. Oh yeah, there we go. The vellum shows up a little bit more now. Hi Patty Cranfill, welcome. Your first time watching me, is it? Wonderful. Well, you're very, very welcome. And if you don't know much about me, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the UK. I love showing people how to create and use the products that they have or don't have yet to create beautiful cards and scrapbooks and all sorts of things. And I tend to go live about 5 times a week, so there's a little bit of a community that's grown up around what I do. So please say hi and where you're from, and if you want to be more part of the community, if you'd like to take part a little bit more, you can share any cards or stampings or whatever you've done on my Artful Stampin Space Facebook group, and that group is for people who are kind of fans of my page and have followed my tutorials and want to share what they've done. So it's not a general crafting Facebook group, it's very specific to what I do, and that you can get loads of inspiration on there. I've noticed that most of your one-sheet wonders has purples. Do you suggest that when making this collage we use similar colours? Yes, I do, Donnie. Just so that your brain isn't a bit too fried. So I've deliberately chosen one-sheet wonders that have got a bit of purple in this time. And then I have got some pinky ones off to the side that I'm going to have a go with in a second. So, right. So I think that would work on that one. Yes, do stay and make friends. There are people from all over the world who watch my channel, and you never know, sometimes they might be round the corner from you. Obviously, please do not put loads of personal details about yourself. We don't want any, because at the end of the day, this is a public forum and anybody can be reading your information, so please just be careful. Just because people are friendly, don't assume they are, if that makes sense. Not that I know of anybody who's not very friendly on here. It's just that I do want to warn people that, you know, when you're dealing in public places like YouTube, they are public. So just like you wouldn't go down the street and tell everybody where you live, I don't recommend you do that on YouTube either. Hi, Shelley. Oh, hi, Dina. Your first time live as well. Woohoo! Oh, what a way to spend a Friday. Live with Ruth. Okay. Right, I'm happier having the vellum sit out a little bit because it kind of makes it a bit more obvious. So I nearly gave up then. I nearly went, oh, I don't want the vellum. Don't work. But no, I've stuck with it. We're not very friendly at all. Yeah, that Vicky. You've got to watch that, Vicky. Oh, no, I know Vicky. I've known Vicky for a long time. Yeah, just give us all your bank details. Oh, you're funny, Martina. Yeah, watch out for Martina's humour. No, we're all very sort of fun and fun-loving on here. Sometimes we do rib each other. Sometimes it sounds like I'm being rude, but I'm really not. I'm only rude to people that I love. Hello, Miss Janice. Nice to see you. Yes, these were stamped backgrounds that I'd sort of, some of them I'd used, some of them I hadn't cut up before, so I thought I'd better. And we did this really super duper easy collage, which I will show you again in a second. If you've just joined, I will show you the technique in a minute. It's really easy. Honestly, I know you guys roll your eyes when you say, Ruth, when I say things like that. It's easy. You go, no, it's easy for you. Okay, so there we go. 3 cards done in 40 minutes. That's with chatting and, you know, distractions. Okay, so where's my other scrap bit of paper? My ugly paper. Right. Sorry, I've got stamparatus lying about here. Okay, so we've got ugly paper. You know what I mean? It's DSP that you just can't bring to use because you just don't like the pattern. And I've got some of this self-adhesive sheet. Now, I know mine has Sizzix on it. That's because Stampin' Up used to sell these, but Stampin' Up sell their own now, and they are available in the main catalogue. And so what you do is you peel off one side, like that, and that reveals a sticky bit. So these are 6 by 12 inches. What I've done is I've cut my designer series paper down to 6 by 12. So I've got things falling around me everywhere. And then what we do is we just lay the DSP down onto the sticky sheet like that. Give it a really good swipey wipe. Ah, Jackie's been binge watching my older videos today. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Actually, I love it when people do that, and I love it also when people leave comments, because it tells me what everyone's watching, and it's fascinating to hear your comments, like of things I've done, like even up to a few years ago. I love it. Okay, so then what one does is you then peel that off. Now, before I peel that off, I'm just going to bring onto my desk some other pieces of paper that I want to use. And I'm going to cut those up, ready. So I pulled out of my box some of these pieces that I want to use up. So I've got some sort of pink is the kind of theme out of these. So we've got that, got a bit of that, maybe not so much that one. I don't know about that actually. We've got those. Oh, that one. I mean, sometimes it is good to have a bit of contrast in there as well. So I've got that one. Now that looks like it was stamped on the same day as that one. You'll have to look back at my stamped one sheet wonders to find the day that I stamped these. And then maybe a bit of that one as well. Okay, so what one does is cuts a little bit off. And then basically cut some chunks. Oh, yesterday your checkbook was found in the store you were shopping in. Oh my goodness, Donnie. Wow, people can be yeah. That's funny. After Martina said what she was saying about irony. Irony. Okay, so I've got those. Oh, you know what? I'm going to cut two in one go because just make my life a bit easier. Oh no, Martina, no, you haven't put your foot in it again. It was just really funny that the timing. Yeah, and it's really a really good little way to use up stamped sheets of paper that you perhaps weren't as happy with. I know there are a few of you who are new to this whole kind of stamping whole sheet technique, and some of you are scared of it. You're thinking, oh, I don't want to waste a whole sheet. So even if you end up making something that you're not completely happy with, this is what you can do with it. You can just turn it into like patchwork basically, so it won't go to waste. Grab some of this. Now this was actually me experimenting with creating flowers from a stamp set. So, you know, I looked at it and thought, oh gosh, I'm not really going to do anything with it, but I just felt I couldn't throw it away. So this is a great way to use it up, just by cutting it up and creating a patchwork. Hi John. Right, we'll do one more lot and then we'll get on with getting on. So this is the kind of time consuming bit, but it's not hard. Oh yeah, a cup of tea please, Esther. Oh Tom, can you put the kettle on for me please? Tom's getting a midnight snack. Tom, you can put the kettle on for me please? Yeah. Esther just said she's putting the kettle on. I went, oh yes please. Right, so make sure this is really stuck down. Then peel that aside. Now if you're worried you're going to get your arm in it, just keep that there, like that. Then I recommend you start in a corner. So start in a corner and try and be as accurate as you can, at least on one of the straight sides. And then you want to mix up your sheets a little bit. You don't want to keep picking up the same one. And what I also try to do is make sure I haven't got sort of two colours next to each other too often. So, pop a bit of orange next to that. And then go for different patterns as well, because you kind of want them to show up. Ooh. And then if you find that you're having to overlap at all, that's okay. Just get a little bit of glue and pop it underneath. Like that. Ooh, well done, Jackie. Oh, Facebook has locked you out. Oh no. Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, that happened to Vicky. She had to start a whole new profile. Oh, you know what, Janine? I've taken to having a bit of cream in my coffee recently. So I put the espresso machine on, and then what I do is I've got this machine that warms up the milk and froths it. And so what I do is then I put a little bit of full fat milk and a little dash of cream to warm up. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. And the funny thing is, today I got an email from Costa Coffee, because I've got the Costa Coffee card or whatever, and they were going, oh, you get extra points if you order on, like, you can order your coffee and it will be ready at the, you then just go and pick up from the shop. So I thought, oh, I'll do that this afternoon, because I had to go and do loads of posting. So I did it, and then it wouldn't accept my payment for some reason. So then I had to go to the shop anyway and order. Thank you, Linda. I had to order my coffee from the shop, so I didn't get my extra bonus points. Anyway, I was drinking it, and part of me was thinking, I shouldn't have wasted my money on this. I can make my coffee just as nice at home now. Now I've kind of figured out how I like it. You know, I like it strong and I like it creamy. So, oh dear, I've got a mountain of stuff on my sofa right now. I just keep piling it up. It's like my second table. I'm hooked on the flavoured creamers. I bought 4 containers of peppermint mocha at Christmas time. I'm finishing these up. Ooh, so do those have extra sugar in though? I'm trying to keep my sugar levels a bit low because I have sugar in other things. So I'm quite happy not to have sugar in coffee. So I'm just trying to find one to go in here. Hi Nina. Right, so I've got this little strip here that needs doing, and I've got a little piece here. So little pieces like that you can kind of leave till later. Look, I've got a little strip there that needs doing, because as you go further down the line, as it were, you do end up with bits that you need to cut off. So don't panic too much about those pieces. On there. Then what have I got? Oh, that's a bit too similar to that. Let's put something else in there first. Put in first there. Put that there. Yes, Stampin' Up! do the adhesive sheets. Yeah, if anyone's got a catalogue to hand, you can tell me what page they're on. Yes, we do our own now, so we don't use Sizzix's anymore. Okay, so I've got a little slither there I've got to find. But in the meantime, I'll pop that one there, like that. A little bit of glue. Teeny weeny bit there. So I've had my head down. Have you got any questions? About what size in inches is the base? 6 by 12, Christine. I've basically cut up a 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper that I thought was a bit ugly. But don't tell it. Look. Bit bleh. Sorry. Yes. Don't tell the paper I think it's ugly. Right, so let's have a look. I've got to fill in these bits here now. I'm just trying to find little sections that I can use. Oh, I could use that bit there. Gold leaf. Oh yes, gold leaf would work. Right, I'm going to cut a little bit out of there because I like this little portion. I don't want to cover it up. So that would work well in there. So we've just got this teeny bit over here. Nope, that's too similar. Oh, that's too similar as well. There we go, we'll go with that. Tiny little slither. Then here we could go for maybe maybe go with that there. Might deliberately come further over. Oh, sorry, can't see what I'm doing, can you? I might just come down a bit like that. And then I'm going to just get a little piece to go in that section there. Okay, I think that is it. So just flip this over, get my scissors, and start trimming this down. Now, as I said, it's useful to have one of the edges as accurate as possible, because when one cuts it with the, actually I can do it, probably do it now. When you cut it with the trimmer, you've got that one side that you can then butt up to the trimmer's edge like that. And then, oh, I've missed that piece there. Okay, I'll just cut that. Okay, that's okay, that worked. Oh, yeah, oh, my cup of tea. Get a tea bag from the central tea, caddy tea, because those are decaf. Stick that piece there. Oh, I have done it with torn edges quite a while ago, Christine Gray. Yeah, I have done it. It does work. Yeah, but with that video, I think I just glued everything down by hand. That was a job, I tell you. This is much easier. Okay, I'm actually going to start cutting this up into pieces because, okay, let me just cut, what am I doing? I'll cut this down to the size I need it, because I may as well, rather than having to cut twice. Hello, Bev. She's been doing some chores in her garden. Excellent job. Oh, wrong one. Okay, that's stuck. Yep. So I'm cutting this to fit one of my card bases minus a slither around the edge. Alright, so earlier I was saying to you, you know, sometimes you might end up cutting it right next to an edge like that. And if you've got some leeway on the other side, I don't actually like that. That jars with me. So I'd rather cut this as close to the edge as possible on this side to allow myself to cut off that slither there, because that, I don't like that. There we go. Right, there we go. So I've got these fabulously colourful, scrappy, montagey pieces now that we can use for our card bases. Got a glorious pile of scraps to the side of me here. That's really fun. Right, so now we can choose the colours that we want to stick this onto. And I can see that I've used yellows, I've used oranges, pinks. Not sure about that yellow. Let's try something different. No, that's not right. Isn't that funny? I don't have any Mango Melody cut up. I don't think. How bizarre. Okay, I can live with that. I've got some Bermuda Bay here. So actually, okay, the reason I don't like that there is because there's that Bermuda Bay square up there. So when you look at it, it looks like you've just got a tooth cut out of there. So if you use one that hasn't got Bermuda Bay on the edge, see, this hasn't got it on the edge, it looks better. Alright. Oh, thank you, Paula. Okay, so this one, ooh, now I have used some very dark red here. So I'm wondering if we go for, this is Blackberry Bliss, but look at that, that just makes it pop. Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, lovely cup of tea. Oh, Wendy wants a gingerbread latte. Very nice. Sorry, Esther's doing them. Oh, yes, it would look lovely on a patchwork chair. Yes, it would, Wendy. Alright, farewell, ugly paper. You're ugly but useful. Thank goodness the paper can't really hear me. Which DSP is it? Who knows, Esther? It's old stuff. Yes, but every paper is useful, okay? Might not be beautiful, but it is useful. There we go. Right, let's decide on sentiment. So we've got, your kindness means more than you ever imagine. Got sending happy thoughts. Could have hi there, sending happy thoughts, couldn't you? Have like hi there, and then sending happy thoughts. What else have we got? Thank you for being you. Oh, now this one, I was wondering, hoping your day is full of love, laughter and joy. If this is a sort of one that could actually be cut up. So if I cut this off, cut that little notch at the end. So let's have a think. Hoping your day is, and then full of love, laughter and joy. So let's split that into 3. Look away now, all of you who get nervous when I've got my scissors out. Oh, you found it, have you, Nina? You found the stuff. There we go. That's quite nice. Well, let me move that up because this is kind of like a boring part of the card, so it's kind of good to have the sentiment there. That's quite nice like that. Or you can have it quite jolly, you know, you could have it like that, but no, yeah, I'm not so keen on that myself. Right, let's do that. What other wordings have we got here? Hooray, it's your birthday! Wishing you a year of magical moments and wonderful memories. Oh look, these kind of like match together. We've got hi there, sending happy thoughts, hooray, it's your birthday, oh happy day. That's quite cute. And what else have we got? Sending a smile your way. Oh, that might be nice, just in the middle of, so we've got that kind of like burst of colour there, so we could have that as a contrast. So sending a smile your way. Use vellum behind happy thoughts. Oh, that up there. Yeah, could do actually. We could do. Now, the other way you could do this is to create little vellum pieces behind all of them. So what you can do is then stick these all down onto some vellum, like so. So these, granted, these sentiments are quite small. They're not the biggest sentiments in the book, as I say. So if you want to bring attention to them, you can do so in other ways. I think these would be too small for my father. He'd complain about small sentiments like this. He'd be like, you can't see them. So Lorraine's got ugly paper as well. There we go. Right, so let's chop this up. So you could do this with even tissue paper. You don't necessarily have to do it with vellum. You could do it with a bit of tissue. How cute is that? Titian likes dinky sentiments. Ah. Yes, this stamp set is called Many Messages, and it has a coordinating die that cuts them all out in one go. Bliss. Ooh, come on. This poor thumbnail is desperate to grow back. It's getting there. Right. There we go. Oh, you've got this stamp set coming to you, Janice, have you? Or the bundle? That's very generous of your upline. Oh, that's a good idea, Paula. Essie used to sell this very... Oh, do you mean the coffee filter like paper, Janine? Yes, I liked that paper. It would, like, if you painted, like, put watercolour on it, it would go... Psh. Yeah, that was good. Hi, Phoebe. Guys, I hope you're not going to find this too tedious, but I think I'm going to do that same technique with this one, these as well. I'm going to leave a slightly bigger border around some of the smaller ones. Oh, it was coloured stuff. Oh, okay. Who remembers the coffee filter type stuff? That was good. Hi Janine. Not Janine, Phoebe. So Phoebe, what we've done is use some existing stamped one sheet wonders, and we've created a collage using the sticky paper and some ugly DSP that we didn't mind using up, and basically covered the DSP with our stamped sheets, and then cut them up into card bases. And now we're just applying some sentiments from the Many Messages stamp set. So this has got like a little notch cut out that corner, so to mirror it I'm just going to cut a little corner off each of the corners. Okay, so we've got that one. Oh Happy Day. Sending happy thought. Oh no, Oh Happy Day was going to go down there, wasn't it? Got Hi There. That's it. Hi There's going to go in that corner. And then, hooray, it's your birthday. Okay, cute, cute, cute. And this one, now we might be able to get away with a big punch out for this one. We'll see. I'm not, the jury will be out until I test it. Yeah, could work. I've got an itching to put some little flowers on here though now. So if you guys want to stick around for that, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, you can skip forward to the end of the video because I know we're already over an hour. But I've got a feeling everyone wants to stay and chat. So this is a great way to use up those end bits of dimensionals. Actually, I'll use this for this one. Hi, April. Yes, flowers, says Janice. Yeah, kind of shabby chic. Yeah, kind of shabby patchwork. Like, if anyone does do patchworking, this is, what's it, scrappy patchworking, isn't it? You can make scrap blankets and things. Where's Jan Brandt is a sewer. She'll be able to tell us the correct terminology. Ooh, maybe a wee butterfly. Now you're talking. Although, do I have my butterfly punch with me? I think I do. I didn't lend that to you, did I, Wendy? Oh, you know what, Phoebe? I would if I could. Oh dear, I'm dropping cards down the back of my table. I've lent all my big embossing folders to my friend Wendy because I didn't think I was going to make use of them. But I might ask for a few of them back because I've got my new cut and emboss machine, so I can use them now. Right, but yeah, no, definitely. I have done that in the past, and some of you may have seen those cards that I did where you pass them through the embossing folder. And sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can find that card that fell down before it's too late. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, I totally recommend you doing that because it seems to like make it all squish together really beautifully. So yeah, really good tip there. Yeah, next time. Jan says, what do I want to know? What do you call it when you make sort of patchworks, like patchwork quilts like this? Are they just called kind of like scrap quilts or scrap quilting, where you just cut fabric and just stitch it along, stitch as you go? Can I use it again? If I pushed it in like that, I guess I could. Otherwise it's the reverse image. But it's okay. I'm going to stick some little embellishments or scrap quilt, stitch and flip. Oh, there we go. They're called stitch and flip. Oh, is that where you, so you don't see the, that's when you don't see the frayed ends. So you just, yeah, you stitch and then the wrong way and then you flip the fabric over. Okay, I think I understand that. Yes, Janine, it's kind of possible, or stick it onto a piece of post-it and then pass it through the punch. All right, so if you wanted to add a few little embellishments then to this, you could. We'll get them all out. Let's see what I've got in my. Oh, I've got some little yellow sequins. Good night, Tishan. Oh, she's got food. Yum. Oh, I've got a couple of yellow ones. Yay, used up. Oh, there's a rogue one. Got some nice bright zingy green ones. I've got some nice purple ones. So these are the sequin stickers that Stampin' Up! Do. Now some of these are probably retired, but there are some currently available. What time is it in the UK? It is 11 o'clock. Now this one's got a different sort of feel to it, this one. Oh, could do some little stars. There we go. That'll do. That kind of goes with the sentiment, doesn't it? Hoping your day is full of love, laughter and joy. It is bedtime really, Janice, yes. Okay, just picks up the light there a little bit. So I got that one, done that one, done that one. Let's see if I've got any new embellishments that I want to use. Ooh, got these gorgeous ones, the elegant faceted gems. These are quite new to me. These are very, very, very nice. I might just flip them around that way. Oh, stick one in the middle of that flower. I think that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, then you've also got just those plain pearls. into sort of mixing the different embellishments together recently. That's nice. Okay, so I'm desperate to use some of these purple ones. And it's quite nice because there's a few kind of like speckles around the place, so kind of mirrors that a little bit. And then also it's fun to mix them up with other textures. Oh, and I tell you what's really luxurious to do is if you've got some small pearls like this, to pop them inside the sequins. That's like super luxury, that is. You must really love the person you're giving this card to do that. Look, you see. Pearl in a sequin. Now that's special. And it's just a card to say hello as well. You better put a really special message inside, I think. You know, if you're just saying hello with some special extra blingity bling bits. It needs to sort of say, just a card to say hello and I love you very, 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 very much. Okay, so I think all of them have got, have they all got bling on now? Oh, see, now I've done it to those other sequins. I'm like, oh, go on. Oh, go on, okay. These sequins are like crying out for a bit of extra attention now. Bling us up, bling us up. But you are bling. Oh, dear. Oh, why did that one pop off? Can't have that. You've got to behave yourself. Come on. Stay. Ooh, gold bling. Ooh. Oh, don't get me started. I know, I love those little micro pearls. We don't do them anymore, do we? Yeah, the really, really tiny ones. Probably the elves got fed up of making them, to be honest, Glenna. There we go. Oh, I found one that hasn't got any bling on. Oh, that's not good. What should we do for that one? Got some of these opals. So this is the little embellies that go with that seashell, that lovely sea set with all the beautiful shells and everything, which I am tempted to get because it's so beautiful. Oh, could put one in there. So sometimes when you make these random cards, you can sort of embellish them where they would, you know, where it feels kind of natural. So, you know, there's a nice flower there, there's a flower there, and it, you know, it looks good having those embellishments in there. So go for it. You know, it seems like a natural place to put them. Then if you want to just scatter the odd few around, just to bring attention more to the sentiment, you can. There we go. Right. Thank you, Nina. I'll pop these away now. I try and keep my current stuff all together so that I can say you can purchase those. So the sequins that you saw tonight, these, I don't think they're available in these colours, but they are available. There are some sequins available. Oh, Glenn, I was saying about the micro pearls. Yeah, it's a shame they're not around anymore. Right, so you can tell me what your favourite ones are. So we did the purples first. Basically, we got a piece of sticky paper, the self-adhesive sheets, covered a piece of 6x12 DSP, then cut up lots of bits of designer series paper, my own stamped designer series paper, sheets that I'd stamped myself, and then stuck them onto the ugly DSP that I wanted to cover up. Just trying to clear my desk so that I can have a nice pretty background to show you these cards. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, there's a rogue sequin. Right, so we've got those ones. Actually, I think that was the order in which I stuck them, because look, that bit matches that and that bit matches that one. Right, let's see if we can get these matched up again as well. I think that one was on there, wasn't it? Nope, didn't do that way. Oh, anyway. So, there you have it. Please don't throw your stamped sheets away, no matter what you feel about them. As I said, some of you I know are at the beginning of your journey of stamping whole sheets, and you're not going to be happy every time. I promise you, you're not. I'm not happy every time. Thank you, Janine. So this is a great way to use up those stamp sheets, because once you've created this collage, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So there we go. So my favourite colour is purple, but it had... Oh, yes. I know purple's a really big favourite with my viewers. So there we go, guys. So that's the purplies. And, you know, really that was kind of Christmassy paper, but in this state, who would know? This also had thank you in the background, but we managed to kind of cover it up with the sentiment, so it's not so obvious. And then this one looks really kind of like fun and scrappy, and yes, I'd love to have a sofa covered in this. Funny enough, actually, I can't show you right now, but I actually have a patchwork quilt made by my own grandma, my papa, and it's completely scrappy, doesn't make any sense, multicoloured, and so I obviously have a penchant for scrappy things. I think what I like about scrap quilts or quilting is that it's a great way to see lots of pattern in one go, because I love pattern, I love colour, and I love it all. So I want to see as much of it as possible. I'm quite happy to just drink it all in, so it doesn't bother me seeing lots of it. So there we go. Right, thank you everybody. Lovely to see you. Thank you for your company again this evening. You guys are, you know, what make me not sound mad, like I'm talking to myself. So if you weren't here, I would be talking to myself. So hello, did Ellen just come in? Hi Ellen. Ellen, did you see the vellum? Oh, that's gorgeous, Glenna. I love that idea. That's brilliant. Oh, Ruth seriously designed papers. Thank you, Martina. Yes, have a wonderful weekend, and yes, don't be afraid of putting pattern on pattern. No, absolutely, it can work. Yeah, Ellen loves a bit of vellum, don't you, Ellen? Take care, everybody. Thank you for hanging out and being so kind to each other, and don't forget to subscribe and like and share and do all that wonderful stuff that tells me you love me. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out, and thank you everybody who super chatted me tonight. It's just the icing on the cake for me. So and please remember, you can go shop, purchase a lot of these products, even the stamps that I've used on some of these older One Sheet Wonders. You can also go back and look at my One Sheet Wonder playlist, and see how I stamp them as well. So take care. Good night. Bye.